Well, hello there, Scorpio. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. We're so glad to have you. So today we are doing your October career and money tarot reading. This is good for the next 4 to 6 weeks, so until about mid-November. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. I'm also having a special bonus just for you, Scorpio. I'm trying something new, so if you wait until the end of this video, I'll tell you more about that, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your energies for this month. We have Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. I love that energy. You know, it's kind of allowing you to step into this energy of trusting the magic of the universe, of trusting the magic of the law of attraction, of understanding that all of this is kind of a great mystery to us, and yet at the same time, it's kind of like, I feel like you're kind of like connecting the dots of how things in the past have kind of brought you to this point where you are right now. And solitude and silence, peace prevails. It's almost, once again, I don't think you're necessarily having to spend a lot of time by yourself. It's not like you're going into hermit mode for long. I feel like it's a little bit about just spending some time with yourself, you know, looking at the point where you are right now in your career and money sector, and looking back and seeing how things have played out in your life to bring you to where you are. It's kind of like, I'm getting a little weepy-eyed because I feel like you're understanding how the winding path has brought you to this point. And it's a beautiful point. Like, I feel like you're kind of like stepping into this sense of gratitude, great gratitude for where you are. And, you know, it's almost like inspiring me. I mean, it's kind of like my heart chakra is really kind of full of joy, because you understand that all the twists and turns that have been on your path have brought you to this beautiful place. And you know, you look at this solitude card, she looks so peaceful and calm, like the sun is shining in on her, right? It's not like this energy of feeling alone and abandoned at all. It's this energy of understanding that there have been, and you see how she has this little bird sitting on her shoulder, that your spirit guides, your angels have been there with you all of this time. Even maybe at times in the past when you felt like they weren't there for you, they honestly were. And once again, it's just this true sense of, you know, your heart being full of gratitude for everything that's on your path. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. You have the sacred temple, the 4 directions on the bottom, you know, understanding that it's really a sense of just being tearful, almost like tearfully grateful for where you are. It's understanding, you know, that there could be something in your life, a creative endeavor or something that has helped you through this transformation. You know, something that maybe you have put a lot of time and energy into, something that maybe took a lot out of you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, right? But because that you stuck with this, you know, sometimes with our work, we find our self-worth, right? We find just how strong we are, how courageous we are. And I feel like that's how you're stepping into this energy of, you know, something maybe that you have spent a lot of time and energy building or creating or thinking about. You know, it's suddenly you're getting this happy success. I'm kind of jumping ahead. You're getting a happy success and you're just so grateful. But you understand that this whole journey, okay, has played out exactly the way it was supposed to play out for you. And once again, I feel like you may have lost faith at times, but then you would just go back to it because this happy success is definitely coming in on your path. It's in your present energy. So if you're not feeling it right now, if it hasn't actually happened, it is going to happen very soon. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh. Hierophant, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Full card, A star card. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh. Look at this energy. You are finally coming into the sense. For some of you, you know, the Hierophant stands for a lot of things, but it's really in the career or money sector, understanding that maybe you are the wise one. You are a spiritual leader, right? Or that, you know, you are finding love and joy, success in what it is that you have been working for a long time. You see how this little girl is sitting here. You may have been the student of life for a very long time, and now you're stepping into being the teacher. It's this sense of graduating, of understanding, oh my gosh, like being just so grateful for everything that has happened on your path. And once again, I feel like you may have had to balance out a lot of karma going through this, you know, maybe even ancestral karma. It's breaking things that have been, you know, out of balance in your life, having to perhaps balance things. You may have found yourself at times in your life where you were, you know, on one end of the spectrum with something and then shifted exactly to the other way. And now you're coming in to a sense of balance, right? So, it could be that maybe, I don't know. I would say you were an emphatic runner at one time, right? And you just focused on running, right? And you were this really big runner at one time. And then it was kind of like you gave it up, you know? So your whole life was about running. Then you gave it up and you didn't run at all, right? And now you're kind of like, well, you know what? I'd like to go for a jog. And it's kind of like, you know, coming into this more balanced energy of not... You could have swung from, you know, being in love with something to hating something, and now you're kind of like in this middle, kind of like being able to balance it out, understanding that that was part of the mystery, you know, that was part of your learning process. Wheel of Fortune, things just turning in your favor. And, you know, I feel like you're opening up this whole new path of healing, of understanding that your path now as the teacher, you've graduated from being the student into the teacher, that as you have graduated into the teacher, you are now going on a new path where you are going to share your light and love with others. You are going to share your creative projects with others. They are going to be successful. They are going to help the world to heal, the collective to heal, to give hope and faith to others that are on a path where they may be, okay, had twists and turns. They're having twists and turns on their path, and they're not really sure, like, are they on the right path? You're going to be able to help inspire them, to bring them the hope that they may need in order to stay inspired and passionate about moving forward. Your obstacle over this month is travel. So let's see what that is about. You know, for some of you, you could be moving because the travel card is about moving, wanting to move, kind of like starting this new path. To start this new path, you may actually have to physically move to a new location. So let's see what this is about. Yeah, okay, this is your anxiety coming in about this. Oh my gosh, and they're showing me, you know, you have all these twists and turns. You know, in the Fool card, we have the twists and turns there. Now they're showing me the twists and turns in the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is here again. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. Let's try to get some more information about this Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay, so there is this energy, okay, where you could be, you're holding yourself back from stepping into this, whatever this new path is. It's almost like you're holding yourself back. A little bit of self-sabotage, of holding back something that you really want. Because what we have here is, look, you have a sense of balancing things out, of bringing in this happy family, happy home, you know, celebration, balancing things out. And then what we have is the Ten of Swords here. So it's kind of like an ending, you know, something kind of ending here. You're afraid of it ending. That's the message that I'm getting, that you're afraid of something ending. So let's see what we have here. Okay, Scorpio, sorry, somebody was at the door. I had, so let's go back to this. So once again, you have kind of this energy of feeling like the universe is going to take this away from you. So sometimes when we get into that fearful mode, we can actually manifest that happening because we get into this energy of thinking it might be taken away from us. So we actually do something to self-sabotage. This has been perhaps a pattern on your path. Okay, so I think that you're being asked to look at the past and understand that sometimes when you had good things on your path and you were kind of like self-sabotaging yourself, to stay in the energy of knowing that you can manifest. You have manifested this. It's almost like you don't believe that you've been able to manifest this into your life, right? So you're kind of afraid that the universe is going to take it away, but it's not going to be taken away. I guess that's the message that you are being asked to hear, right? Not to worry. This is not going to be taken away from you. The only thing that can take this away is you kind of sabotaging it. So whatever you have done in order to bring that balance into your life, right? You want to make sure that you continue all of the self-care practices that you have done, the meditations, the gratitude, just staying in that energy will help to alleviate some of your anxiety. I really do feel like some of you are going to, it's almost like my heart chakra is really tight. It's kind of like, no, I'm so happy. I don't want this to be taken from me, right? So let's take a look at your advice because this might help too. You have the discovery. It's kind of like you have discovered some secret nugget here. You're going to be able to see that you have been able to go on this path to manifest everything that is here and not to worry about that. Yeah, you can take the actions. Oh my goodness. You can always take the actions to bring in long-term stability for yourself. Happy family, happy home, to keep this all balanced. I feel like some of you are kind of wondering, can I keep this balanced? Yes, you can. You definitely can. All right, so let's see. Let's clarify this really quickly for you. Yeah. It's up to you. That's the message here. Do you want to keep this in your life? The way to keep this in your life is to be so grateful for it, to not be kind of like judgmental about it, right? Or worrying that it's going to be taken from you. This has taken a long time to come in. And so I feel like that's part of it, is that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I finally got here, right? And then the way to keep it, the discovery here, because I feel like you have accomplished something major in your life. The way to keep it is to really stay in that grateful energy of understanding that the choice is yours. If you want to keep this in your life, it is yours to keep. If you don't want to keep it in your life, then you may have you may have the tendency to sabotage your own happiness. Okay, so it's totally up to you. It's kind of an interesting reading. It's kind of like spirits coming in and saying, you want to keep this discovery, okay? You want to keep this gold that you're getting? It's all up to you. You can keep it. It's about staying on the path, not allowing yourself to fall perhaps back into any bad patterns that maybe hindered your path in the past. Or perhaps have, maybe, held you back from accomplishing things in the past. So let's see what we have for your Soul Truth card. And Scorpio, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me. Oh, interesting. Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared, take the leap. Okay, so the message I was getting there when we read this is that part of your journey has been learning to kind of step into this energy of depending on yourself and not being so reliant on other people helping you, right? So I feel like this is part of your path. So there may be a little bit of a tendency when this comes in of perhaps blaming others, okay, at times, if things are part of your self-sabotaging energy here could be blaming others when things aren't exactly the way that you want them. So it's understanding that you are on this journey in order to discover your own reliance, of understanding that you have control over whether or not this stays in your life or not, and things come and go, right? We understand that. But it's, if in the past, part of your energy has been that you may manifest something and then you lose it. And then you manifest something else and then you lose it. This is big. Like, I feel like you get to this point and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I manifest this into my life? And now you're kind of worried. Oh no, am I going to lose it? I've lost my 9 of Swords card. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lose it, right? You're not going to lose it. It's really up to you. The Judgment card is in your hand. You get to decide whether you get to keep it or not. And the way you keep it is to be staying grateful for what you have, and understanding that you did bring this in. The only one that can take it out is you. Wow, what a tremendous reading that you have here. Scorpio, I'm so excited for you. So let me get to my bonus that I'm only doing for your sign for this in this career and money series. If you comment down below, okay, I will send you, I am going to pull a special law of attraction card for you. And it's kind of like a gift to you. So all you have to do is comment, any comment will do, no special words that you have to use. And then when I comment back, I will pull a card that is meant just for you. Okay, so it will be a little bit of a mini personal reading for you. It'll be a mantra that you can use as you're moving through this. It's kind of interesting. My guides are saying it's a mantra that will help you to not sabotage. Okay, so it'll be designed just for you. So I hope you will comment. I would love to give that little bit of a gift to you. And I wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. And I appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.